According to Honorable Amobi, who is a representative for Isiukwato Umunneoshi Federal Constituency of Yaba State, according to him, if they give us one state and releasing Nnamdi Kanu, the idea of Biafra will be quiet as a church mouse. According to him, that is his reasoning. If they give us one state, and I know by one state he's talking about Olo or Etiti, which, anyway, I'm coming to that. He said, if they give us this and releasing Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra will die down. He said that additional state and releasing Nnamdi Kanu will resolve the issue of Biafra. And my question to this particular representative from Isiukwato, Amobi Oga, my question to you is, was it Nnamdi Kanu that triggered the Biafra agitation? Though at a point in time it was like somebody handed the baton to him and he continued. But was it Nnamdi Kanu? Is Biafra all about Nnamdi Kanu? Does it mean... No, I'm asking question. No, I'm just looking at this. Does it mean if Nnamdi Kanu now says he's not interested in Biafra, Biafra will die down? And things like this are why some people are already proposing Simon Ekpa. According to some people, they believe Nnamdi Kanu has done his part and he will move on. Now, we're looking at this critically. If Nnamdi Kanu drops Biafra, do you think everyone else, including IPOB, will drop the idea of Biafra? I don't think so, because Biafra is not all about Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra is bigger than Nnamdi Kanu for the people who are, looking towards Biafra. Why did people start pushing for Biafra? Why did the agitation for Biafra grow? Because Igbos feel they are maltreated in Nigeria. They are not properly represented. They cannot be used to settle dispute between other ethnicities in Nigeria. So many grievances why Biafra was started. So how comes somebody who claims to be representing one of the Igbo constituency in the Nigerian setting is saying that releasing Nnamdi Kanu and giving us one state? And by this state, I think he's talking about maybe Etiti or Olu state, which is not part of what we are talking about. For me, we don't need Olu state. We don't need Etiti state. We need a Anioma state. These guys might be people who want Olu state. I don't believe in Olu state. And whether you give people Anioma state, from my understanding, whether you give them Anioma state and add Olu whatsoever, I don't think they will drop the idea of Biafra. Because you have not treated what brought about Biafra. If I had Nnamdi Kanu clearly, when he met with Southeast governors, that was prior to his recent incarceration, when he met with them, they asked him, what can we do for you to drop this idea? And he said, we don't have seaports. There are many things he mentioned. Igbos are deprived of in this country. There are several things he mentioned. And again, I want to add, if Igbos are not allowed to rule Nigeria, what are we in Nigeria doing? Simple question. Everyone will have their turn. Why can't we have our turn? Even as one of the major tribes or ethnicities in Nigeria. Why can't we have our turn? Should we continue to remain in a Nigeria that is run the way it is run now? Can you redress all of this? I think it is silly of somebody to come out and tell us give us, tell the guy, give us one state, releasing Nnamdi Kanu. I don't think that is enough for people to drop the agitation. That is not enough. There are many issues that has risen that people see and say, no, we want out of this. We want out of this. It is not about Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is one man. Nnamdi Kanu is one man. There are many Nnamdi Kanu. So it's not about Nnamdi Kanu. If Nnamdi Kanu drops the idea of this agitation, somebody else might. Let's tackle the problem from the root. Let's stop being, wanting to sound politically right, wanting to please some other people. For the sake of one Nigeria is why somebody will carry their cattle, enter my farm. If not that we are in the same country, that we are in the same union, you carry your cattle and enter my farms. The security, my setup of, in this time around, it will be another country. You are in another country and you carry your cattle into my farm. We deal with that cattle as a wanderer, as an intruder. But because of one Nigeria, you will say, cattleman, leave my farm. It will tell you, this is Nigerian land. So there are many things to redress. That is my point. Until these things are redressed, people will not stop agitating. People are agitating. People are telling you, this is my wound. Treat my wound. And you are treating another wound, another thing. Telling them, once you treat the other thing, the other wound, that they will now go. That is okay. Treat the wound that is affected, not another place. It's just like people telling you, the road to our place is not okay. We cannot connect with the other side of the place. We cannot connect with the other side because of bad road. There's no link. And instead of doing this road to bring the link together, to bring the two sides together, to bridge the gap, you are going to build another and telling them, once you build that particular one, that you have solved the problem. That is very stupid and silly. So please, we don't need this kind of thing. If we want to have one Nigeria, let there be equity and justice. Let there be no partiality. What is good for the goose should also be good for the gander. Some people will not be claiming born to rule. Wycliffe sang in his song, we don't want no peace. We want equal right and justice. These are things we want. You can't be killing me, hurting me in the name of one Nigeria and expect me to calm down and not protest or not say, I am not comfortable with this. So this is nonsense for you to say such. Giving Igbo people one state will solve nothing. It will not make the Biafra agitation die down or releasing Nnamdi Kanu. It will not make it die down. Tackle the problem from the root. We don't need this kind of comments. We don't need it. And I hope nobody is taking this to the table as the bargaining agreement or whatsoever. That if you reason and can give us one state. No. Tackle the problem from the root. Bring, if you want to be fair, those who are pro-Biafra agitation, those who are agitating for Biafra should be brought and asked why they will drop the agitation. They will tell you why. You are not speaking for Ndi Igbo. People will not just start agitating. If Igbos have been agitating for the sake of that they don't have more states, one state additional, and so they will leave Nigeria, I don't think that is enough. If you add it that, okay, one state and they will release Nnamdi Kanu, that is not enough. When Nnamdi Kanu was free, Weren't they asking for Biafra? So when you hold him and bring him out again, the Biafra issue, the demands, the agitation will die down. I don't think so. So I would advise whoever and whatever to tackle the problem from the root. Nothing else.